Oh, hello! Welcome to CatCat! I'm Cat, this is Pixel, and for those who don't know me, I'm a video editor who works in the animation industry, and today we have decided to start a whole new series called Editor Survival Kit. So, the idea is to go through all of these formats from the most basic to the most complex, so you can decide when to use them and how to use them. Okay, so you may wonder, what are these things? Well, they're basically interchange formats that we editors use to move projects, edits, or metadata between different softwares or departments. If you ever wonder why they're called formats, well, that's simply because it's a standardized way of structuring and storing information. And even though all these formats are wildly different between complexity and purpose, they all share one fundamental trait. They define a consistent structure,
aka rules for how data is written and read,
so different softwares can understand it.
So the one we'll be talking about today is the EDL. So EDL stands for Edit Decision List. So as the name says, it is a list, which means it is a plain text file that describes every single edit decision made in the timeline. But that's not all. It also contains the source clips you use, the time code, and how they assemble in the sequence. This format was developed between the 70s and 80s during the linear editing era for tape-based workflows. So it was basically created so an offline edit could generate an instruction list for online tape reassembly.
Okay, so we actually found some very cool archive footage showing the workflow of one of the very first hardwares that actually made EDLs. This is from the 70s. So without further ado, Pixel, hit it!
The editing system of the future. A computer-controlled, random access memory editor. At the conclusion of the on-stage photography, all the scenes have been recorded magnetically on videotape, such as you see here. The good takes of each scene are electronically transferred to the heart of the CNX system, the disk-packed memories. Once this transfer is made, the expensive videotape recording machines are immediately released, and the original videotape can be safely stored in its uncut, undamaged form. Here we see the editor selecting an in cue, the point at which he wishes to make a splice. After stopping the scene, he can move forward or backward any number of frames until he is satisfied with his entrance point. At any point in the editing process, the editor may call for the splice list. The system will then display a complete list of the splices that have been made so far, together with their scene numbers and length. When the editor is finished, the system prints out a record of the editing decisions that will be used to control the final assembly of the production. This assembly is made automatically using the original quadruplexed videotapes. The master tapes are again loaded onto one or more quadruplex videotape machines. These machines are now computer-controlled by the instructions generated during the editing process. Through this computer control and directly from the original videotape, the entire production is now assembled automatically, in order, with all cuts, dissolves, fades, mats, and wipes in their proper position. Now here is the complete videotape sequence, as commanded and edited by the CMX 600 video editor.
yay!
Finding that footage was absolutely awesome. I was not expecting that. So thank you so much for the person who actually posted this. I'm going to leave your YouTube channel down below. And with that, we conclude EDL's Part 1. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and you'll be notified once Part 2 is up there. And I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao!